My biggest fear in life is to get to a stage where I regret. What I mean is getting to a point in life where I realize I have regrets. The older I get, the more I realize that life is short and I need to make sure that I enjoy it. So I thought I'd make a video this week asking people if they have any regrets and what those regrets are. So let's go find some people.
My biggest regret ever to have 2 knee replacements.
Carpe diem, seize the day.
That's right.
Enjoy life
Fair
now
enough.
before it's too
That's
late.
right.
Okay.
Regrets. I've had a few,
Oh,
but then again, too few to mention.
no,
Frank
I just
Sinatra.
regret that Jane was killed.
Of
So
course.
one of my daughters was killed. So that's what I regret. Years ago, a tree
Okay,
fell on
sorry
a
to hear
car.
that.
Yeah. So no, I don't regret. No, I've been pretty fortunate. Yeah.
Well, you'd
we've
have
done
to,
well.
have to look on the bright side of
You
life.
do?
Yes.
That's what she's going to
Yes.
have played at her funeral.
Yes.
Always look on the bright side of life.
That's
Which is-
right.
And somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah.
That's right. No worries. Have a lovely day.
Growing up, how do I say this? I picked the wrong crowd, and it ultimately led me to becoming homeless from the age of 16 and a little bit. What's the word that I'm looking for? An ultimatum at my high school. I missed too much of it, so they wouldn't accept me back unless I could actually prove to them as well that I could complete the school. So I never got to finish my schooling.
Yeah.
Growing up with bipolar though, I've been very aggressive. So I don't know, my biggest regret probably, as cliche, not listening to my mum and dad, man.
Yeah.
Straight out.
Okay.
Like, just from the beginning, if I did and I got an education, I should be a lot further than what I am now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm stuck. Whereas if I was younger and I took those opportunities, it'd been
Yeah.
a lot better, you know what I mean? But you make do with what you have. So now I'm happier. I get along with my parents now. We talk and all that kind of jazz. But maybe things would be different. Maybe my wallet would be fuller. You know what I
Fair
mean?
enough.
I regret about getting married. Well, I had a bad husband, I would say. I didn't judge a person. I got married,
Okay.
and yeah, I suffered a domestic violence. I was a victim of domestic violence, so I regret choosing the wrong person. Yeah.
I have no regrets. I live with no regrets.
You learn through life,
Yeah.
and then you realize later on that you make so many mistakes, but you would like to make it different, but too late.
Yeah.
I mean, specific ones I can't really
Yeah.
point out, but it's hard to without the guidance in life. It's hard not to make mistakes
Yeah.
and regrets, and then you regret later on. But hey, that's life, and that's how it is. If you learn by yourself, then yeah, you pay the price.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's true.
So I hope to guide this little one
Yeah.
better in life than I guide myself, without any support.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So this guy was just saying that he regret taking his wife shopping. So there was another one, and he didn't want to be on camera, but he said, take each day as it comes and enjoy every day. Is that what you said? This is the hardest thing I've done this year. Getting people to open up and talk about their personal secrets. Yeah, that's a hard video.
Maybe wish I could have traveled more, studying, working. So if given a chance, I would like to explore more places in Australia and elsewhere as well.
I regret fasting. Ramadan.
Oh, yeah.
I fainted the other day because I was fasting.
This lady just here, she said that meeting her husband was a regret. So I talked to another person who said he's going through a divorce right now, and he probably regrets that. He didn't want to talk about it, obviously, going through a divorce, and it's not fun. Meeting the wrong person and staying with the wrong person is something that you would regret. Firstly, I just wanted to thank everyone for sharing their stories with me and giving me that response. I know it's a very personal question and not many people wanted to open up and tell me what they think and what they regret. People regret anything that has to do with health, relationship, family, and things that they didn't do, rather than regretting something that they have done. So a few takeaways for me is to pay more attention to family, my relationships. So now I'd like you to leave a comment letting me know what you regret, or if you could go back knowing what you know now, would you do something differently? I think from now on, what I'll do is every year I reflect on the things I've done, and if I wanted to go back and change something to make it better, and see if there's anything that I can start doing right there and then. That way I don't have any regrets in the long run when I am 70, 80, 90 years old. If you enjoyed this video, maybe you will enjoy this or this or this or this video too, which is Sydney versus Melbourne. Go watch that video, I'm sure you're gonna like it. Have a good one, see you next week, and as always, stay real. Peace! So in... Oh, shut up.
Most of them are more personal, I think.
Yeah.
No,